extension synergy, and they've also been diagnosed with pusher syndrome. For those of you who don't know, trunk extension synergy means what do they want to do? They want to be like Fat Joe. They want to lean back.
They want to lean back.
Yeah. What's pusher syndrome? Does anyone know what pusher syndrome is?
Yeah.
Have you ever encountered pusher syndrome?
Never encountered it.
Okay. Have you ever encountered pusher syndrome? Okay. Pusher syndrome is essentially if someone try to guard me. Don't worry about the game. Try to guard me. Okay. If someone is trying to guard me, I'm gonna push against them. Every time I walk, I'm coming like this. So combine trunk extension synergy and pusher syndrome.
Okay. So your basically leaning to the side and leaning back.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So Alden, your job is to train them to use the ramp. I'll get out of your way. Excuse me,
This is gonna come in handy. All right. So hi, my name's Alden. Nice to meet you. I'm going to be your student physical therapist for the day.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay.
Even in the chair. They have a lot of trunk extensions.
Okay. Should I do a whole subjective or just get right to it?
Well, you can ask pertinent questions.
Okay. So, see, what do you have most trouble doing when it comes to balancing?
Balancing. I can't stand upright.
Can't stand upright.
No.
Okay. So you
I'm
tend to
gonna
lean.
fall back.
You tend to lean to the side.
Either side, but
Either
definitely
side.
backwards.
Okay, so definitely backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer you. Not transfer you. We're gonna put you in. Let me think about it. We didn't do walk around the ramp. So. Right, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Just because I didn't show you.
No, doesn't mean you can't do it. All right, walker it is. Yeah, it's got to be walker.
Get the wheels.
Can an aide please bring me a walker?
That's it. I'm placing all you guys in places with no aids. None whatsoever.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just put a game bell on you just for some safety.
Try to get it.
Yeah.
Athletic trainer.
Remember, trunk extension synergy. They just.
Alden, do you want standard or is this good?
For those of you who are unfamiliar with increased tone, I don't think you guys went over this in neuroscience.
No.
Okay? The more you try to bring them out of that tone, the harder they resist you.
So this is a neurological issue.
Yeah.
Okay? So at this point, she is really pushing back.
We're good. We're good.
Okay?
So is that the proper way to do it, or is there another?
I didn't even notice how he got it around. He got it around.
He just
Listen, I'll put your arms around my shoulder.
So in other words, Alden used his body mechanics to get his patient as close to his center of gravity as possible.
Oh, there he is.
That's great.
We'll learn against standard.
So we're going to put the gate bell on.
Good luck getting her up. Should be.
Make this as nice and snug. Okay. I'm just trying to picture this as I'm doing it. Alright. What's going to happen? Find out on the next episode. So, we got to get you from that to that, not that. Okay. Alright.
Straight to the point.
Yeah. Alright. So, well, first thing, we're going to see if one of these is the right height. Okay. So I'm going to go with the shorter one first. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the goal is, oh, do we have a roller?
That one.
That one's a roller. Nah, I would go with the more standard one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so to get you from here to here, first we're gonna lift you up. Oh god.
Demonstrate first.
Well, I know she could stand, but I don't want to like
No, you should
newborn baby.
You should demonstrate everything because you don't want to keep having her come
Yeah,
out.
true. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be. Does she have any issues with her lower body?
Nope.
No issues. Okay, so she can walk fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all things considered, yeah.
I mean, all things, yeah, right, okay. So it's gonna look more or less like this. You're gonna be going up the ramp, 1 step, 2 step, up the ramp, 1 step, 2 step, and so forth, okay?
All right. What about
Well,
down step?
Are we going down too?
You're gonna get a big unless you don't leave her. Okay?
Yeah.
after that, we're gonna get up here on a nice flat, somewhat steady surface. Then we're gonna pivot around.
She's gonna fall down.
Yeah, this is okay. Okay.
She's gonna go backwards, so it's good coming down.
Yeah. And then the same deal. Make sure there's 4 points of contact. Most important part. Left foot, right foot. Down. Left foot, right foot. Down. Left foot, right foot.
You don't sound too confident.
Oh no, I'm absolutely confident. We got it. Trust me, I'm with you.
You might not want to admit that, even if you do feel that.
All right. So first, we're gonna check to see if this is the right height.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You'll make sure this is tight. I don't want you to fall.
Maybe move it upward. Closer.
Inch out, maybe inch out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you mean the belt? Like bring it upward.
All right. So, is it possible for you to scoot forward in the chair?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. Nice and close. All right. So, with your arms around my shoulder, okay, we're gonna go up on the count of 3. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So one arm then the other. Okay.
Both arms here? You want me to pull on you?
Well, do you have upper extremity strength? Do your arms like feel strong enough to support
Yeah.
your upper body weight? Okay. All right. So what we could do, then you're gonna push off the armrest, and we're gonna go up.
No?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Good job.
All right. So on the count of 3, on the third rock, we're gonna go. All right.
Third rock.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And now you can put your arms around my shoulders. Okay.
Wait.
All right, now
You never like
with your
that?
left hand, you're gonna reach over to the left armrest right there, the handle. All right, and now the right hand go with the right one, and step forward. Okay. Cool. And you can step forward a little bit with your left. Okay.
Oh god, go behind her.
Quite around. Oh, no, I'm pulling her forward. She's not going anywhere.
She's testing.
She's good on size.
Yeah, she's good on size.
Okay, I think she's good with the size. All right, perfect. All right, so that saves the trip. So now we're going to get little by little, one step at a time. Okay. All right, and because we're going to be going, yeah, no, I was going to say that because we're going to be going up, I'm going to go behind you. Okay.
Bring on the belt.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is move the walker forward. Okay, and then step into it with your right arm. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna move it up onto the ramp, and then we're gonna make sure that it contacts all 4 points.
On the ramp?
It doesn't have to be on the ramp as long as it's on the ground. So it could be somewhat on the ramp. I would say whatever's more comfortable for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go right foot, then left foot. Okay. Any vertigo or dizziness?
No.
No? Okay, good. All right, then forward with the walker, right foot, left foot. Okay, go a little bit more with your left foot. All right, perfect. And then move the walker forward. Okay, right foot. Left foot. All right, now we're going to move the walker a little bit to the right because you're going off the edge. Okay? All right, perfect. And now we're going to go again with the walker. No, with the walker, yeah. And then right foot, left foot. Okay, then again with the walker a little bit more. Right foot, left foot. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to be pivoting over to the right, so you can go back down the ramp. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. How
All
are
right,
you
awesome.
feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. All right. So we could pivot the walker first. Move that a little, and then just take one step at a time. Good. Okay, and then I would like you to move your right foot a little bit back. Kind of get, within the space of the walker, within that base of support. And then the left foot, move it forward a little bit.
Keyword.
Alright, and now we're gonna, actually, can you pivot the walker a little bit to the left? The walker. There you go, perfect. All good. Alright, so now we're going to go with the walker a little bit forward. Okay. Then whichever steps you want to take first, left or right. Okay. Good? Okay. And then again with the walker. Don't worry, I got you. Oh.
We're going?
You know what? We're going. Yeah. Right foot, left foot. Good. Alright, walk her down. Right foot, left foot. Walk her down. Right foot, left foot. Now walk her down. Right foot, left foot. Walk her down. Left foot. Awesome, you're doing great. Alright, and then with the left foot, just step into the space of the walker again for me, please. Okay, and now we're going to take one more step forward so you can push the walker forward. Oh, the walker, yep. And then the left foot, perfect. And now we're going to pivot a little bit to the right. Okay, awesome. Okay. Now we're going to take tiny steps back, okay? So you can go with the walker first as well, just to feel a little bit more stable. Okay. And then a little bit more with the walker if you need, okay? Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna switch over and go to the front of you. Right? Okay. Alright, so now you're gonna take one small step to the right. Okay, and then with your left foot back. So keep stepping back until you feel the seat of the wheelchair. Do you feel like you're gonna fall back?
I always feel like I'm gonna fall back.
Alright, so now you're gonna go with your left hand, grab the left armrest of the wheelchair, your right hand, the right armrest of the wheelchair. And on the count of 3, I'm gonna set you down, alright? 1, 2, 3.
Oscar.
Anything is good?
What do you think?
Very good.
Very good. What do you think about Alden's guarding?
I liked it.
I like it.
I felt like he had her really, I mean, if it were me, I would have felt protected. I don't know about you, Jeff.
I was
Or
locked in.
Dr.
I was pushing too.
I mean, go ahead, Mike.
Why did you say ooh? Did you think
Well, because at first I thought I'd be in front of her, but then I realized she leans back, so it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask, what about going down the ramp? What do you think of his guarding?
That's good.
Yeah.
appropriate?
In this instance, I would stay back there. Because if she falls, even though we're going down, if she falls, she's still going to fall back. Okay. All right. So, any questions about anything? Go ahead, Jenny.
I just wanted to comment about like him staying behind her, so that way, what is that syndrome called again?
Extensor syndrome.
Yeah, extension.
Yeah, so she doesn't lean.
No, pusher syndrome is different. She's really focusing more on the extension.
Oh, okay. So the pusher syndrome doesn't really like apply because there's no direction she really.
Well, like, I was pushing a little bit,
Yeah.
it was like just pushing into extension.
But if I call her pushing, I would have just...
But in real life, we wouldn't. It all depends on how strong the extension syndrome is. Because pusher syndrome is partly due to the fact that they're not fully aware of one side, so they tend to lean towards the good side. Okay, remember going back to the neglect. If you're not aware you have a right side, chances are you're gonna do most of that stuff towards the left, and that's where pusher syndrome comes in. Right. So, you all have the proficiency checkout rubric. You're going to be, similar to the previous one, you're going to ask to be doing a subjective. You're going to figure out the functional movement you would have to, actually, it's just one, the sit to stand, okay? You're going to observe the sit to stand, giving assistance when necessary, picking up the phase they have difficulty with, particular motion, and how would you assess the range of motion and strength of that particular motion. Then, we're going to move on to ambulation. You're going to be given a case, okay? And based on that case, you're going to say, you know, I choose the walker because of this, 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 and this, okay? And we may ask you questions like, well, what about this? Why couldn't you use this? And you're going to say, well, I'd rather use this because blah, 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 blah.
What about rationalizing?
Okay, I'm sorry?
What about rationalizing? why?
Yeah,
Okay.
just justify it.
Yep.
Argue for your case, okay? Then, everything we did today, make sure it is measured appropriately, make sure it's fit to them, gait train them, stand them up from the chair, gait train them, bring them back to the chair, and then do some stair or ramp training. Either it's going to be stairs or ramp, not both. Okay? Yes, go ahead, Nick.
Is it gonna be gate first and then stairs?
Yes.
Or, okay.
For this checkout, yes. Now for the practical, it's gonna be everything, you're gonna be given all information at once. So to make it seamless, you may want to combine both. So if you know you're gonna gate train them, but also take them to the stairs afterwards, have them stand up, walk to the stairs, do the stairs, walk back to the chair. Okay, to save yourself the time. Now, one thing you need to consider is, if you're gate training them as a walker, however, we don't do walkers on the stairs. So if you decide to gate train them with a walker, but once you get to the stairs, you're gonna have to pick a different device. So what do you do?
Walk them back to the chair and put them
What's
down.
that? A little louder?
Set the device at the stairs?
Yeah, how about you make sure the device is fitted appropriately, then leave it over by the stairs.
I have another question.
Sure.
Are we allowed access to multiple wheelchairs? So
You
like,
mean
let's
during
say,
the checkouts?
like, yeah, during extra, so let's say like, have one wheelchair here, and we're gonna gate train all the way to the stairs. We have a patient that fatigues
Oh,
easily,
okay,
can we
I see what
set
you
up
mean.
another
I see what
wheelchair
you
at the
mean.
stairs?
Well, for the
them?
checkouts, it's, we're each gonna be doing it one person at a time. Yeah, but for the practical, the three of us are gonna be doing it at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll try to keep the nicest wheelchairs out, but you may not have access to every single wheelchair.
So we could though set up another wheelchair
Oh, yeah.
somewhere along the.
Or even, if need be, just take one of these regular chairs. Because at the very least, you can have them sit down to make sure, oh, maybe the cane fell, or something like that. That's part of your planning ahead, setting up the environment. Neither.
For the practical, do we have to do a wheelchair fitting or just the assistive devices?
No, you're not gonna do it.
Okay.
The reason why is, we don't have enough wheelchairs appropriate for the patients, that's why.
That's perfect.
Okay? Yes.
Are we doing the walker on the ramp? For,
Alden just did.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't show
Just
it.
didn't-
I just showed, what did I show?
Just curious.
Crutches. It's appropriate,
Yeah.
okay? Sometimes, in some cases, it may not be my first choice, but again, depending upon the patient,
Okay.
okay? Okay, so to close up, next week, I was already thinking ahead about, I have to do interviews again on Friday, but we're starting earlier. So I was thinking about doing an open like lab event. Would anyone be interested if I do like one late Friday afternoon?
Yes.
Would there be enough interest? Okay, Sandra's interested. Would anyone else be interested in doing this?
How late?
Well, I mean, how late would you guys need?
We doing it like 2?
Well, I mean, I'm still interviewing.
Oh, when do you get a?
Let me see, we start at 10. Dr. Rush and Dr. E swore to me we'd be done by 3, so I'll say 4.
At the latest.
Yeah.
What was the last one? It was 12, then you got out at 6?
Yeah,
So
because we
6
started
hours
at 12.
to 10.
This Friday, we're supposed to start at 10.
That's 4. 4?
So, I mean, I'm okay with 4. If there's enough people that want to come at 4, I'll do it. Because bottom line is, I don't want to have to come and only 1 or 2 people show up.
No, yeah, like after 5 it was hard. After 5.
But different times are okay for different people. Some people prefer earlier, some people prefer later. Yeah, just to practice, at least for this check-in.
Yeah.
After weekend 7 is when I'm actually gonna schedule official review sessions for the practice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay? You can kind of pencil this down now. Whatever Tuesday is leading up to weekend 8, I think that's like November 30th or something.
Yeah, it's the last week in November.
Yeah, whatever Tuesday that is, that time, let's say like 4 o'clock that day, I'm gonna do, it's optional, but a open lab for practical exam review.
The 30th?
Yeah, whatever that Tuesday is, leading up to weekend 8.
I think I'm
Whatever that day is. For that day, what I usually do is I actually have sample cases.
Yeah, the 28th.
Oh yeah, is that the 28th?
28th is the Tuesday.
Yeah, so the November 28th. I actually come up with sample cases that are similar to how the practical will be. So if you actually want to practice, that would be a great time to come in. I'm actually going to ask Dr. Johnson to
Tuesday's the only time for that though?
Well, if there's interest, I'll come again. Maybe like Thursday. Reason why is the week before Thanksgiving. So the college is closed from Wednesday to Sunday.
Oh wow.
Okay. So what you guys can write down now is this coming Friday. What's that? November 10th. Okay. Optional, open lab to practice this stuff, ambulation assisted devices. Even if you just want some time to come in and practice adjusting crutches and stuff like that, I'll be here. If you want me to throw you some practice cases, I can do that too. So let's say 4 o'clock. okay? If you're interested, let me know, so at least I know, hey, 5 people tell me they want to come. That makes it worthwhile. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Is this for the purple?
Primarily for the proficiency. This Friday is primarily for the PC. Now, no, what did you say? November 28th, let's say 4 o'clock. That is going to be an optional open lab for the practical. That day, Tuesday, November 28th. That day, I'm actually going to come in with some practice cases. So that way you guys can get used practice the format and the timing. Let's say I'll start that at 4. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Will people be okay with that time? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. So put those times down. Okay? All right, guys, before you go, please, we're actually having a continuing ed course in here tomorrow, so actual PTs are coming. So this place needs to be spotless. So please put all the red folding chairs back where they are. Don't leave any trash underneath the tables. Put all assistive devices, bring them back towards Dr. Lurch and Dr. Johnson so they can put it back.